Alright guys, what's up? This might be kind of a jiggly one, sorry. Chicago traffic, fuck up. Anyway, so yeah, I'm on my way to jobs. I'm really busy right now. I've got two guys in a parking lot on the north side. I've got two guys on the west side at Chicago Mattress Factory. You guys have seen that place. Moving a bunch of machines, putting in a couple three-phase panels, yada yada. And then I've got two guys on the south side doing that house. I usually don't do residential, but I got the job at Time and Material, and it's worth it. Barely, but it's worth it. Plus, I told the clients they have to pay 1 hour drive time every day. So my guys work 7, get paid for 8. That keeps them happy. So I've got some new hires. I've got 6 guys working for me now, and I'm telling you, man, it is hard to find good help. I can't stress that enough. I mean, I had 2 guys I hired over the phone, and I'll check them out the first day on the job, and we'll know if they're going to stay. But one guy last week and then one guy yesterday, I called them up, and they're, oh yeah, we're chomping at the bit. Can't wait to start. And the son of a bitch from yesterday, he never even showed up, man. The guy from last week never showed up, never called, wouldn't answer my call. Like, okay, guy probably found something else. But this guy yesterday, he didn't show up. I called him, he didn't call back. It was 6:30 start time. So watch it, buddy. And the guy calls me around 10. Sorry, I overslept. And I just told him, I said, well, thanks, man. He goes, well, what do you mean, thanks? And I said, well, thanks for letting me know that you don't show up to work on time on your first day, so I haven't wasted any time with you. And he goes, oh, come on, man, just give me a chance. And I'm like, nah, man, that's it. You don't show up to work for day. You don't show up on time, you don't show up for your first day of work. We got a fucking problem. So anyway, been real hard to find good help, and I pay well. That's the thing. I've learned over the years, you get what you pay for, and I charge accordingly. But I would rather pay more money, $40 an hour, something like that, than and have an experienced tradesman that's happy with this pay. Happy an employee is speaks monuments. But I mean, that goes right back to, I'll pay you well, but I expect to get what I pay for also, and on time. I mean, we do Lombardi time around here. On time is 15 minutes early. So if it's a 6:30 start, be there by 6:15. I want you on that fucking ladder by 6:30. That's it. You can drink your coffee and bullshit on your own fucking time. So anyway, got another guy starting today at this mattress factory. He sounds okay. We'll see. But that is absolutely the hardest part of owning this business. Getting the work's not a problem. I have a great reputation, and I've worked real hard to achieve that, And I've got customers, bigger customers, industrial stuff that I've worked for years, and I can basically bank that I'll be there, at least a week at each one of them. 2 guys every month. Like the Chicago Mattress Factory job, it's just snowballing. They keep adding stuff, and I'm totally great with that. But I've got 2 guys there probably for the next month, and it's all maybe a little more than that. And it's all time and material. I charge $85 an hour. And the material, what I do is I don't make any money on the material. I'm fine with making what I make on the labor. And the material, I show receipts with the invoice. I don't let them keep those receipts because I need to write that off. But anyway, so that's what's kind of going on. Today is Tuesday. I don't know the date, the 17th maybe, something like that. So we'll see. I'm busy as hell, man, and I've got this trip to Europe planned out. It's not like I didn't even want to go. My brother's been in the service over there for 15 years or something. He's been in the service longer, but he's been in Germany about 15 years. And he put his 20 years in, and he's done. He's retired. So I've been telling him I was going to go out there. Whoop. I wish you could have saw that. People drive like fucking assholes around. Anyway, dumb bastard. Anyway, so it's kind of now or never, because he's coming back stateside. So it's now or never. So I'm gonna have to go. And I've got a lot of work, but I've got guys I can trust too that have been with me for years. And it's been my experience no matter what. So I usually run guys of 2 together, 2 per truck. And every now and then I'll just split them up, and now you're working with him for a month or whatever. I just rotate it because I think I get more production out of there. I think if guys are... I've been on the other side. I used to work, for companies. But if guys get too comfortable around each other, that's a good thing, and it can be a bad thing. But like I said, I like to mix it up a little bit. I don't want guys co-signing each other's bullshit and just getting comfortable in any kind of unethical patterns, like leaving early and shit. But what I do for that, my guys don't leave early, and they show up on time, or else they don't have a fucking job. So just to... And I'm not saying I've got, liars or anything working for me, but just to keep them honest, they all know what I'll do, like Chicago Mattress Factory. What I'll do is I'll go in a part of the factory and I write a word, like behind the bathroom door or some shit like that. Like black cat is going to be the word for this time. And I'll write it there, and these guys are going to be working till 3. So I'll call them at 2:50 and tell them to go to that bathroom and tell me what's written on the back of the door. Or I'll find like the back of a panel or anywhere, and they know I do that. So, because that's one thing that I don't put up with. If you're going to be a piece of shit and leave early, that's stealing, is what it is. But when I'm charging for you to be there and you're not there, you're turning me into a thief, and I'm not okay with that. So, it's just to keep the guys honest, I was union most of my life, so there's a lot of shit that just, I hate to say it, but we'd go to the bar at lunchtime and not even come back to work, But that was all up to the foremans, and, I was young Nate. That's what everybody called me, but I just did whatever the hell they said. And if they said we're going to the friggin' bar, and we would always go for 1, and then, 2, 3, fuck it, we're not going back. And then we'd send an apprentice back to the job to clean up all the tools and shit. But in the union, that shit slides. I'm not some huge multi-million-dollar corporation. I can't afford that. But on another note, like, I do most of my jobs time and material, but say a bit of job or whatever, the guys really come through for me. I take care of them, man. I'll throw them a bonus, and I don't mean on their check. I mean cash. Throw them a little bonus, because if I'm making money, they're making, and it keeps them happy. I've said it before, a happy employee is a good employee. So So that's it. Just trying to weigh everything out and keep this going. Because my plan is still to get the hell out of here. I've been struggling with that. Making more money than I ever have in my life. And I've built this company up from nothing. I mean, my first job when I incorporated was hanging a couple ceiling fans in this lady's basement. But I'm not happy, you know. Money's not everything. And it's like I grew up on a dairy farm, and I sold my soul to come here and make the almighty dollar. And I am. I'm getting exactly what I came for. But at what cost? I fight traffic every day. I live in a polluted, disgusting city. I mean, take a look, man. You know? That's my drive to work. And on the weekends, when you try to get shit done, you know, your personal shit, you can't, because everybody, like Saturday and Sunday, traffic's 5 times as bad because everybody's got a car. I mean, a lot of people take the trains and all that shit, but everybody's out shopping and trying to get shit done. It's nuts. The city is paralyzed. It has too many fucking people, man. And I've said this in the past. I know what I'm missing. You know, I lived in the country. I lived on a farm. And I'm 38 now. I'm not getting any younger. So it's a scary thought, but the more research I do, I mean, I'm not going into this with my eyes closed. I'm not some fucking city guy that watch some YouTube videos about a farm and just, I'm going to be a farmer, you know? I mean, it's a scary leap, but I'm willing to do it, you know? I've been saving money for years and years to do this, and it's getting time to pull the trigger. I'm going to try to buy this land pretty soon here and probably stay here a couple more years just to get all the equipment I'm going to need. And I want at least $250,000 in the bank, you know, $250,000. I could save that, plus get everything else I need. I got to pick out the place first, and then I'll know exactly what I need. But anyway, that's kind of my constant struggle, you know. Just figuring out how to do this, because I've been broke before in my life, you know, and I don't like it. I like not having to worry about money. If you think about the stress in your life and how much that revolves around money, and if you can take that out of the equation, you're going to be a happier guy. There's also another saying: if you've got $100 in the bank, then you've got $100 problems. And if you've got $1 million in the bank, then you've got $1 million problems. I mean, I don't need to be rich, but I need to be able to pay my bills without worrying about where that money's going to come from. So, anyway, just kind of a rant this morning. I'm going to let you go because I'm getting pretty close to the factory. I may do another video just of what we're doing, but I've got a new guy starting today, and I'm going to work his ass into the ground. And see, I mean, you know, not like an asshole, but I'm going to work him and see if he can hang. He sounds hungry. I hope he is, but we don't fuck around here. We work, you know, and we'll see if he can hang, you know. The good thing is, all the guys that already work for me, they know the system, and the guy either gets on board or he doesn't. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys. Thanks a lot.